Today's show is an absolute banger of an episode. Emrata is starting to realize big tech's power is kind of scary. Anderson Cooper tried to roast conservatives by saying we like Olive Garden. There's a brand new Crocodile Dad video and a special surprise, a little bit of an update on Cathlyn from the viral Southwest proposal. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics. All it took for Emrata, aka Emily Ratajkowski, to go from socialist Bernie supporter to red-pilled was the president being censored and in some cases suspended from social media platforms. Well, maybe she's not fully red-pilled, but she's like halfway there. She tweeted, "This gives Facebook tech Zuck the most power. If he can shut the president up or off, he can shut any of us up or off."
Oh, there's a big surprise. That's an incredible. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from that surprise.
Yes, Emily, when you start to crack down on some speech, you open the gates to be able to police all speech. Free speech will be something we tell our grandkids about and say, "Oh, Jimothy, back in my day, it used to be oh so wonderful." F***ing miss it! I told you Friday this was going to happen. It starts with the president and it's gonna spread to all of us being censored because the purity police on the left want us to become unpeople. The left doesn't believe in freedom of thought or freedom of speech like conservatives do. They only believe in forcing everyone to think and say exactly what they want. True free speech advocates support and defend all speech and all ideas even when we don't like them.
I was trying to protect you.
And oh, does it get worse. Simon & Schuster, one of the biggest book publishers, was supposed to be publishing Senator Josh Hawley's forthcoming book, The Tyranny of Big Tech, but used the event that took place in DC last week and Josh Hawley wanting to fight for integrity in our elections as an excuse to say now they're not going to publish it?
How are they doing this?
But Senator Hawley, being the absolute G-daddy that he is, isn't going down without a fight. He said, "This could not be more Orwellian. Simon & Schuster is canceling my contract because I was representing my constituents, leading a debate on the Senate floor on voter integrity, which they have now decided to redefine as sedition. Let me be clear. This is not just a contract dispute. It's a direct assault on the First Amendment. Only approved speech can now be published. This is the left looking to cancel everyone they don't approve of. I will fight this cancel culture with everything I have. We'll see you in court."
Oh no, now I'm scared. Ooh.
Thank God we have a few fighters left like him. And you know what? This isn't the first time that people have discriminated against conservatives and it's affected publishing or distributing products. Do you remember when I talked about Abigail Schreier's book about the transgender movement targeting teen girls specifically? Target took her book off shelves for a while. Amazon suppressed searches for her book. And then they both had to get it together because finally enough conservatives spoke up and were like, "Bro, this isn't right. You can't do this stuff." And they're like, "Oh, sorry, yeah, let me fix this." This kind of stuff is happening everywhere. Airbnb has already said that they don't want to rent to conservatives. You have a lot of companies that, yes, theoretically, private companies can say, "I don't want to give my product to a certain type of customer." You can do that, but when it's happening on such a widespread level, is it right? When I said that some people don't understand the repercussions of this last week, I meant it. It may take a few more years, but I think we're at the very start of a totalitarian rollout. Lots of things conservatives are going to be prevented from using, buying, distributing, whatever, under his eye. It was nice knowing you. Anderson Cooper made fun of any conservatives who went to the protest in DC by saying they're going to go back to the Olive Garden and to the Holiday Inn they're staying at or the Garden Marriott, and they're going to have some drinks and talk about the great day they had in Washington. They stood up for nothing other than mayhem. Oh, it's not like every single conservative pretty much besides a couple denounced everything that happened. Sir, first of all, why you gotta drag Olive Garden into this? Yeah, this was the 99% of peaceful, freedom-loving patriots after they just watched a completely unconstitutional mob storm our nation's capital.
I got Olive Garden to offer us unlimited bread.
Give me a break, Anderson. Also, what the heck is wrong with the Holiday Inn? Chingy loves it.
I'm chilling at the Holiday Inn.
These snooty libs are so predictable. They act like we are the crustiest, trashiest, most tasteless people in existence. Clearly, he's never met a CUTEservative.
Own that ponytail.
Work that updo.
In happier news, we got a brand new Crocodile Dad. Come to Papa.
Come down to Papa.
No, you're not my papa.
Papa miss you. Hey, I'm his dad. But you are a cheese. And what you're supposed to be? His dad. You are a crocodile. Son, tell him that you are my mate.
What?
That you are my son.
I'm not.
You want to be a son of a food, or you want to be my food?
What?
Or you want to be my son?
I never thought about it. What if he is my dad? My real dad.
Dad, look at me. I'm your dad.
Right. You heard him. He is my daddy.
You know what? I'm done. I'm leaving. You're not my son, and I'm not your dad. You're goodbye. Come down to daddy.
10 out of 10. Stunning, brave, beautiful.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
And I think the story we all needed last week was the viral Southwest proposal story I included in last Thursday's show. And I just knew you guys would love it as much as I did. Well, guess what happened? Cathlyn, the girl, is a CUTEservative, and she's here to talk to us to give us more conservative about her epic proposal. Cathlyn, you're the Southwest girl, and you've been a CUTEservative this whole time? I didn't even know you were following us.
Yes, I have been following you guys for a while. When I saw that you guys posted our love story, I jumped up from my desk at work. I was so excited. Y'all's platform is one of the very few media outlets that I love and trust. So it was so cool having you guys post our story.
How was the wedding? What conservative can you tell us that wasn't on social media?
The wedding was the best day of my life, hands down. If I could go back and relive it, I would do it 110 more times. I think my favorite part of it was during the planning process. I kept a lot of little special details a secret. So it was really fun to see Michael's reaction to all of the fun, special, Michael-tailored aspects that we had planned for a long time. It was also really nice. Our venue was completely outdoors, so we didn't have to cut our guest list. So that was kind of a fun COVID treat. We were a little bit stressed with all of the COVID restrictions and tried to respect people's health and give them an opportunity to feel safe. And so the fact that it was outdoors was such a treat, and really great that we didn't have to kind of cut the people that we wanted there out of our list.
Ooh, I know what I want to know. How long into knowing Michael did you guys talk politics?
Michael and I ended up talking politics the very first day that we met, which is not very typical, obviously, in the dating world. But we were on like a 3.5-hour flight from New York to Dallas. And we really talked about everything from start to beginning, our lives, our faiths, our families, the good, the bad, the ugly, our testimonies. It was so awesome. But we ended up kind of hitting political points and realized very quickly that we were on the same page, which was such a plus. Made me fall in love with him even quicker. So yeah, the very first day that I met him, we started talking about politics.
Well, everybody loved my suggestion that your love story should be made into a movie. And now that Daily Wire is producing movies and TV shows, do you think that you'd entertain a deal with them if they asked?
Oh my gosh, we would totally love to have a movie made. It's so funny. I never really thought that that could be a possibility. And after Southwest had posted us, I was blown away by all the comments of people saying, this should be a movie, this should be a movie. I was like, I think it should be a movie. That would be awesome. So we would totally jump into that opportunity if it was given to us. I think it'd be so much fun and such a cool testament to how the Lord works in people's lives and how you can find love really anywhere if you are open to it. And yeah, we would totally be interested in doing that.
Okay, I feel like also everybody's wondering if y'all exclusively fly Southwest or what?
I try to exclusively fly Southwest. It's the best airline ever. And I thought that even before I met Michael. Southwest is just, they're easy. There's typically no issues. It's right out of Dallas, which is where we're from. So yeah, I try to fly them as much as I can. If I can't, it's kind of a bummer, but Southwest forever has my heart. We love them, and they did a really good job of celebrating our love story and just making everything super special for us, and played a really big role in our wedding too. We reached out for plane snacks and specific things here and there, and they were just so willing to help and support. So they definitely have a special place in my heart, and anytime I get the chance to support them, I totally do.
Well, we adore you and are so happy to have you in the CUTEservative fam. Love when a CUTEservative and DUDEservative go viral and get the recognition they deserve.
This is so fun. Thank you for the opportunity. Oh, I almost just dropped my computer. Okay, bye. This is so awesome.
P.S. My fave thing to order on a flight is a cran apple juice. I'm telling you, the plain version just slaps different.
I got everybody juice boxes!
Oh, so thoughtful.
Don't you just want to be BFFs with Cathlyn? What a freaking cinnamon roll. I know right now, especially, it probably feels really super lonely as a CUTEservative, which is why I started the CUTEservatives Facebook group to be an exclusive, private, and highly secure place to make friends, get advice, share stories, and vent about all things politics and pop culture. We don't have to fear getting doxxed or slammed for our beliefs. So join the group, join a subgroup also for stuff that you're interested in or the area you live. Go to a meetup because we need community and relationships. Just search CUTEservatives on Facebook and make sure you answer the 3 security questions so we can let you in. And if you're on the go a lot, subscribe to POPlitics on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and leave us a 5-star review. We had almost 500,000 downloads last year thanks to you guys. Double tap the heart on this episode. Tell me what you guys think about big tech censoring the president. Is this the beginning of the end? DM this episode to 2 friends who value free speech as much as you do. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics. Click below to watch yesterday's episode. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the Conservatee. And make sure you're following this show at POPlitics on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content.